hurry up and send me the money from his inheritance.
I'm sorry, is this Caroline?
Yes, it's me, and I'm telling you to hurry up and send me his inheritance money.
I'm sorry, but we just met today, right? Is this really you, Caroline? This is Alyssa, just in case you're sending this message to the wrong person.
Yes, I know it's you, Alyssa. The only reason I went to the funeral today was to get your contact details. So yes, I'm sending my messages to the right person. This is to you.
Okay, so it really is you? I met you 2 hours ago, and this is the first message you're sending me?
So what? I don't like to beat around the bush.
Right. Then in that case, let me tell you this. I, among a bunch of other relatives and other people, all agreed that it was very inappropriate of you to wear that bright red dress to the funeral. Couldn't you find something more appropriate to wear to a funeral, out of sheer respect?
Oh, but he loved bright colors, especially that kind of bold red beaming with passion and love. He would have loved that, and that's why I chose to wear that. So if you think you're trying to outsmart me, then cut it out. It's no use. I knew him better than you did, or anyone else for that matter.
Are you sure you're talking about Dave? Because the Dave I know would have never liked that kind of red like you said he did. It doesn't suit his personality at all. You are talking about Dave Hanford, right?
Dave, yes. Well, I called him David, but I guess that's his real name. Dave, David, same thing, same person.
I'm not sure. I've never heard anyone calling him under any other name than Dave. Perhaps Teddy, since he looked like a teddy bear, but that's an endearing term for just the people who are really close to him.
Yeah, Teddy. I did call him that too.
Oh, really now?
But anyway, he actually told me specifically that he wanted me to call him David.
I see. Okay, if you say so then.
Anyway, I don't want to waste any more of my time here. Back to what I said earlier about the inheritance money. Where is it? When are you going to send it to me?
Right, let's sort this out, shall we? First of all, I'm sorry, but let me ask you, why in the world should I be sending you Dave's inheritance money? We only met a mere 2 hours ago, and I don't even really know who you are. And quite frankly, you're being extremely impolite to me.
Because I deserve the money.
And how's that?
I'm pregnant with his child.
Excuse me?
Are you the one carrying his child?
No.
Then I'm clearly the one who could make good use with that money. Who else is going to raise his child? And who else is going to financially support him until he's old enough to get a job?
Wow. It's a boy? And wait, this doesn't make sense. This is absurd, and I don't believe this. I don't believe what you're telling me either.
Look, Alyssa, sorry to have to break it to you like this. You may be his wife, but I'm clearly someone important in his life too. Or was important. I'm carrying his child. You saw my belly earlier, right? I'm not lying. Don't you get it?
Right. I see. So that's what this is about?
What? Are you listening to me at all? What do you mean by that? I am important. I need his inheritance money for his child.
Right. Well, okay, Caroline. Hypothetically speaking, if you were to be eligible to have access to his money, you wouldn't be able to get all of it.
Why not?
Well, and this is also a hypothetical situation, but let's just say that he had other lovers and other children with them, right? I mean, let's face it, you might not be the only woman he was seeing behind my back.
Right?
Then if that were the case, you would all have to split the money among yourselves, right? It would be unfair of you to have all of his money when there are other women and children out there, right?
Right. You know what I'm surprised about here? How you're so unmoved and nonchalant about this. I expected you to be more emotional and grow crazy wife-like on me. And this makes me assume that maybe you knew that he was seeing me behind your back, huh?
Well, no. Actually, I'm just speaking hypothetically. I'm still not even convinced that he was seeing you or any other woman. My husband has always been very loving and loyal to me, so it's much too early for me to get crazy wife-like on you, as you say.
Okay, well, either way, I need that money regardless of how we split it.
Right. Well, I'm already getting half of it, so you need to know that first.
You're getting half of his inheritance? This has got to be a joke.
Why? Of course, I am his wife. Well, I guess I'm technically widowed now, but nevertheless. And besides, that's what it said in his will.
Well, perhaps we can make a deal. Can't we come up with some type of agreement?
A deal? For you to get our money? I don't think so.
Well, why not? Don't you realize that it's because of me and this baby that I'm carrying that David, can have his next of kin? If it weren't for me, his family line would end with him. I think you should be thanking me, if anything.
Well, I think that's a bit of a stretch, don't you think? I don't even have proof that this child is truly his child. It's your word against mine.
Well, that's for you to find out once he's born then. It's clearly his baby.
How so?
The ultrasound photos, of course. Are you stupid or what?
Sorry, what do you mean?
They look exactly alike in the ultrasound photos.
So wait, are you telling me that the ultrasound photo of your baby is proof that you're carrying Dave's child?
Yes, you dumb cow!
Wow, I don't have the words for this. And you're calling me dumb for questioning that?
OMG, I can't be dealing with an idiot like you. Why didn't he mention me and the baby in his will? God, he did hate writing things like that, didn't he?
He hated writing his will? What are you talking about?
Never mind.
Who enjoys writing their will?
I said never mind. Now listen. You don't have to send me the entire thing. Just send me at least $100K. That's all I'm asking for.
$100K? You're asking me for $100,000?
Yes. Like I said, I don't have time for this. I've got to go for my nail appointment now. I'll see where we're at with this later on, okay?
Oh my God, this is hilarious. This is too funny. Oh my God. Oh, sorry, gosh. Sorry about that. I need to introduce myself to you guys, don't I? My name is Alyssa, and I'm 32 years old. My husband is called Dave. Not David, Dave. In fact, his grandfather was called David, and he was the one who passed away, not my husband, Dave. And this woman is telling me that she's pregnant with my husband's grandfather, David? I mean, no way. That's not possible. I guess this lady, Caroline, had me confused with someone else, or had David confused with Dave. I mean, sure, their names sound alike, but still, what a way to confuse someone, huh? Anyway, I thought this was weird from the get-go, and I was only texting her back to go along with it. For some fun, of course. But little did I know at the time that this was going to kick me in my behind, and that I was going to start regretting that I ever wasted my time and attention on her.
Are you messing around with me here, Alyssa? Why are you totally ignoring all of my messages? I know you've been reading them.
Yeah, and what? That doesn't mean you can do what you did, Caroline. You went too far with that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You threw those firecrackers at my house. I saw you on camera.
Excuse me? I told you I have no idea what you're talking about.
And I am telling you that you were on our security camera. There's footage of you clearly caught in the act. You could have set our house on fire with those. Why the heck did you do that? Are you insane?
Fine. Damn it. Security cameras. Well, I admit I can't win against that one. And I admit I forgot how rich your husband was.
That's beside the point. I got burned by them thanks to you. My arm has a 3rd-degree burn.
Oh, stop being dramatic. How can a few firecrackers burn you like that? At least you're alive and not dead like your husband. If he didn't die, none of this would have happened anyway, so blame him, not me.
How can you say that about someone who passed away?
I should have made you disappear as well. I should have thought this through better.
Are you telling me that you would have killed me with those firecrackers?
No, better yet, I should have set fire to your place.
What? You're admitting to it. Right, well, you'd be caught with arson anyway. OMG, this is just getting stupid. I'm not doing this anymore. Look, I spoke to a lawyer. There's no money in the will for you, so you're not going to get a dime even if you wanted to.
What? Why? I'm carrying his child.
And just because you think the baby in the ultrasound looks like him, that's no proof that it's really his child.
Well, you're not a mother, so how would you know what it's like? A mother knows their child, and they know who the father is, of course.
This is crazy. Look, just prove it with the DNA test, okay? That's all it takes.
Fine. If that's what it takes, then I'll do it and prove it to you then.
Okay, great.
I'm positive it's his child.
So you're that confident that it's his child?
Yes, of course.
You do realize that that's impossible, right?
No, that's nonsense. Of course it's possible. Just because you found out that he's been cheating on you, that doesn't mean he couldn't have gotten me pregnant. Just accept that he was having an affair behind your back. Accept that I am pregnant with his child. Just accept it already. Trust me, it'll be for our own good.
Right. And why should I believe an airhead like you? You just randomly show up at our family funeral and make these crazy claims. You're crazy.
I'm telling you the truth.
So, I guess that's why you've been telling everyone in my neighborhood that you're his lover? Is that the truth you've been telling them too? I know what you've been doing, you know. Some of them are my relatives too. They live around here, and the neighbors like to talk, and they've certainly told me about what you've been telling them.
Well, if they're your relatives, then all the more reason for them to know the truth. They all have a right to know, don't they?
Well, I don't appreciate you ruining his reputation like that, and ours. So please, stop all this.
That's too late now. Mind you, I've also told them how you're infertile and incapable to conceive. I just thought it'd be fun to add a twist, you see.
Oh, don't you think I know that? And you're unbelievable.
Unbelievable? Oh, I think that's exactly what they were all thinking. When I told them, their jaws dropped and they were all like floored, let me tell you.
Jeez, Caroline, why are you doing this? Is it really all about money?
Yeah, and speaking of that, I've decided to give you 3 days. Send me the money within 3 days and I'll leave you alone.
I told you, there is no money for you.
I'll be waiting then. Toodles! You little brat. This is taking too much time. Let me speak to someone in charge of this.
Hi, Caroline. Someone in charge. That would be my in-laws?
That'll do. I'll talk to them and sort this out once and for all.
They're too busy and too upset for anything right now. I'm sure you can understand that.
I told you that I'd give you 3 days and it's been a week. Clearly you didn't understand how serious this was. Clearly you don't care about the baby, so I'm going to take matters in a different way.
Well, wait, hang in there. I never asked you, but how far along are you with the pregnancy?
Well, I'm about to burst.
Really?
3 months and my belly is humongous.
Oh, so just 3 months. You've only passed your first trimester? You were exaggerating.
I'm so big and you wouldn't know either way.
Yeah, right, because I'm not the one carrying a baby. Is that what you're going to tell me? And while I'm here, let me ask you another question. Where did you meet David?
At some bar. Why?
A bar, right.
He was the one who approached me. He was quite bold with his chat-up line, actually. Thinking about it makes me giggle, actually.
What did he say?
He goes, "Hey, beautiful, want to make babies with me?"
Oh, wow.
I know, right? Oh, the good times. I mean, his eyes were what did it for me. How could you resist those eyes and that handsome face? We spent the night together right away. The chemistry was definitely there.
Wow. I've never met anyone who had a thing for old men like you do, Caroline. That's pretty impressive in a way.
What? A lot of women prefer older men to the younger ones. They're more mature and financially stable, and you know the rest, surely.
Right, but David was like 103. That's a bit of a stretch, don't you think? But whatever floats your boat, I guess.
What? What?
David is 103 years old. Pretty old, don't you think? I mean, he also has been on drips at the hospital for months now, almost close to a year. He also needs wheelchair assistance, so I really have no idea how he managed to go to a bar like that, really.
What?
I mean, wow, he got you pregnant too. I don't even want to know how that happened. Or would I want to know how that worked? I mean, it does sound interesting.
Shoot, damn it. What are you telling me here?
No, what are you telling me? All of your lies. You've been caught. I know they're all complete lies. Do you get it now? I knew right from the beginning that you were some cheap old scam.
No. Alyssa, what are you talking about? What scam?
Oh, don't even bother trying. It's too late for that.
No. You knew? Since when?
I told you right from the beginning. You have nothing to do with my husband or my family. We don't know you at all, and you're just some random stranger. Why did you even come to the funeral?
Oh, fine. I just overheard some old ladies talking about a funeral one day, and I just decided to take a peep to see if it was real. Oh, man.
And then?
I saw it was true, and I saw you. I thought it was you and your husband who passed away.
Well, you were totally wrong, weren't you?
Well, not really, Alyssa. Listen, I may have gotten a few things wrong here, but the fact that I'm pregnant is no lie. I do have a bun in the oven, and it's your husband's baby.
What the?
I'm pregnant with your husband's baby. It's actually your husband. You've got to believe me.
OMG, are you being serious? Is this what you're coming up with now?
Why, yes. So?
So what?
The money. Come on. You have no idea what this is like. You don't have children. I need that money.
Okay, look. What's my husband's name?
What?
Can you just answer my question?
Why should I? What's the point?
What's my husband's name? Damn it.
Paul.
Paul?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well, you were kind of close, so I'll give you that. My mother-in-law, i.e. my husband's mother, is Paula, so you really were close in a sense. But wrong!
Damn it! I thought that's what it said on one of those signs at the funeral.
Yeah, all of our names were on that signboard at the funeral. You're right. But you're still wrong. Too bad. Anyway, I'm done playing games with you here. I can't be bothered to play along with you anymore. This is getting boring. You should have done more research and thought about this more carefully, Caroline.
No, Alyssa, please. I can't explain all of it. I'll tell you all of it.
Okay, go on then. This had better be interesting and worth my time.
Listen, I know you hate me for what I've done, but as soon as I got pregnant, my boyfriend at the time, he left me. And I thought he was the one for me and that we'd spend the rest of our lives together, but the day after I told him about my baby, he just left me. And I couldn't get a hold of him at all. I don't even know where he is right now. I was desperate.
Right. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Caroline. I really am, but that doesn't excuse you for doing what you did. That doesn't justify anything.
I know. I really do know that. But please, I need help from a woman to woman. You can sympathize with me, right? I don't know what else to do here. Please, I just need some money. I can deal with $10,000.
$10,000? Caroline, no. I'm sorry, but that's too much to give to a total stranger as it is. Look, please don't ask me for money and don't pester my family and relatives anymore, please.
Please?
Why don't you go to social services? They'll be able to help you, surely.
No, I don't want to rely on them. They can't do anything. Please, I know you said we're strangers, but we've been talking for the last few weeks. We're like friends, right?
Sorry, but we're not friends, Caroline.
Alyssa, please don't be like this. We're the same woman, right? I'm pregnant, you're rich, and I'm poor. Please?
Sorry, Caroline. Guilt tripping isn't going to work on me.
Please? Please? I don't know who else to turn to.
Okay, Caroline, this is what we'll do. I'll give you $3,000. How about that? It's not what you've been asking for, and I'd hate to say this, but beggars can't be choosers, okay? I'll give you that much if you would leave me and everything related to me alone for good.
Really? You'd do that for me?
Yes, as long as you meet your end of the bargain.
Okay. Wow. OMG, Melissa, I knew you were kind like that. Thank you so much.
Okay, well, give me your address and I'll drive over there and give it to you in person.
You'll give it to me in cash?
Yeah, I thought that's what you wanted.
Yes, please. Oh, that'll be great. I'll send you my address now.
Okay, well, if I leave here soon, I can be there in about 2 hours. Will that work for you?
Yes. OMG, thank you. I'll be here.
All right then, see you in a bit. So, what I did after that was something perhaps you can all predict. I went there with the police and showed up at her front door. You should have seen her. She was screaming the entire neighborhood down, calling me a traitor and a liar, but what would you have done? I personally thought it was a genius idea, and besides, guess who was the real liar in the end? Apparently, Caroline was not pregnant at all. It was all a fake. The police did a house search and found a few fake bellies in her closet and fake maternity clothes in her room as well. It turned out she was a total con artist and she had committed similar crimes on several other women on multiple occasions. It's a good thing they arrested her since I was about to become another one of her victims. Now she's serving a 4-year sentence behind bars. Good for her. I have sympathy for women, especially pregnant women, sure. But her? She can rot in hell for all I care. Anyway, on with life we go! Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like it and see you in the next one.